Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Villarreal, the yellow submarine that is absolutely smashing all the competition at the moment. And we do have our first suggestion for a North American player, and it's fantastic because he looks like he could be really good actually. So striker, I will show you him now. I don't know why I clicked my fingers as if by magic that you would just arrive here without me doing the cut. And I'm not that talented to do like a magical... So here we are. Ferreira, 5'8" striker, showing great potential. That is the most important thing. And we need two. So he plays in a position that potentially could get good game time in the future. And yeah, it makes sense. I need to find another one now. I was thinking about Ezequiel Barco because they either need to come from the MLS or the Mexican League. I don't know nothing about the Mexican League. I don't know much about the MLS, but I know less than what I know about the MLS in the Mexican League. So if you know any Mexican League players, bring them to me. We will sign them, or at least we'll look at them. And so I'm thinking Barco, maybe. Just because I know he's going to be a beast in the future. If there's any other gems in the US, I'd love to sign them. Mainly if we're signing players from the MLS, if there's some good young American stars that are playing there, I would prefer to sign them over any other players. I don't know why I said it like that. But yeah, Ferreira looks really promising. I'll see what the scout report says. So we are going to kick off with a game here against Celta Vigo. I will sort out the squad now to play against them. Is Aspas tired? That is good news for us. They're a little bit tired. Suarez as well. They've got Emre Moore. They've got an alright squad of Celta Vigo, you know. I quite like Celta Vigo's squad. They're playing the same formation of us as well. It's the first time we're going to come up against a side that's actually playing the same formation that we're playing. So this could be interesting. We are going to go full strength for this one, so very little change apart from Yannick Vasta. We are going to go full strength for this one, so very little change apart from Yannick Vestergaard coming in at centre-back. Give us that height. No one's scoring no corners past us this season, boys. No one's getting no corners past us. Let's get into the game. Let's see how we get on. I always like to start the day with a victory. Hopefully that'll be the case. I'm quite excited about playing once again in the rain here in Spain. I don't know why. We might as well be doing the Prem. I don't know why we moved to Spain, because it's rained every game. It was sunnier in Germany. I thought Spain was supposed to be sunny Spain. Those Brits are always like, oh, let's go on holiday to Spain. Don't. Rains all the time. Rains all the time. Another wonderful stadium, though. I'm really enjoying the aspect that we're in Spain here and there's several of the stadiums. This is another nice one. Iago Aspas. The danger man there for Celta Vigo. We are susceptible at the back, aren't we? We do concede goals quite consistently, so hopefully we could keep him at bay in this one. Well, Vigo will kick us off, and I'm hoping for a decent performance once again from the boys. I really am. Let's try and win the ball back here early. Capoue does. It's a free kick. Tapia and Capoue's duel against each other today could be interesting, because Tapia is a very strong physical player as well as Capoue, so it could make it very interesting. That was a very poor decision from me right at the start of today's episode. I'm going to go 1-0 down because I cannot defend. 1-0, Celta Vigo, Iago Aspas with the goal. And it's born out of my mistakes, really. Absolutely born out of my mistakes. And they will take advantage of that. 1-0 Celta Vigo. I really don't want our first loss of the season to be in this episode. So I really need to... I need to get better there. That was terrible defending. First from me using Vestergaard, and then secondly from me using Pau. Well, Gomez now. Use the runners to help his run. I'll try and nudge it forward. Wasn't to be. Moreno. Who other than Moreno winning the ball back there as well? Moreno will wait. Chukwueze. I wanted Chukwueze. I didn't want Paco Alcacer there. Wasn't bad play, though. Nice start from us. Well, not a nice start from us. What am I saying? Nice start from us by going a goal down. Emre Moore now for Celta Vigo. Can they do now? Moving the ball out wide. Emre Moore. Let's not let him cross it in. Let's close him down. He's well closed down in the end. Mike Gomez now. Let's move it centrally. This is good play. Capoue. Paco Alcacer. Gerard Moreno now. Should easily hold off his man. And he does. And then he'll thread that to Mike Gomez. Here we go. This is better. Mike Gomez. Across to Parejo. Oh, no, it's Paco Alcacer. I tried to get it back across to Danny Parejo. Just wasn't to be. Probably overplayed that there. I have mentioned before that I can be bad at overplaying the football. That's exactly what I've done there. But we've done fantastically now with Yannick Vestergaard to win the ball back there. Samuel Chukwueze now piling forward. Chukwueze with the ball across. Gerard Moreno's going to get there. He's not. Just couldn't quite make it. Thought that was going to be the goal to get us back into the game. Well, that's a terrible mistake there now. Gerard Moreno, we will sweat it. Of course we'll sweat it. Paco Alcacer scores. And there we go. We're right back in this one. I could have been greedy, but Gerard Moreno is not a greedy player. Paco Alcacer with a goal. And there we go. We're back to 1-1. Happy days. I don't know what their defending was. Gerard Moreno managed to win it back there from the centre-back, I believe. And just put it across. Look, I mean, he tries to clear it. And Moreno's clearly there. And I couldn't help but sweat that. I couldn't. Well, let's see how Celta Vigo now respond to that goal from Villarreal. Be interesting to see. We've managed to slowly start to build up possession again, get our feet in this one. The two strikers I'm actually struggling with a little bit. I'm struggling against my own formation. I should know this formation better than the rest. Gerard Moreno now. To Paco Alcacer. I wanted it to go to Chukwueze. Terrible ball in the end. Capoue now. Can't get onto it. Celta Vigo are going to be on the football. Gaspar's done brilliantly. Is it going to be a moment again where we've won the ball back? Gaspar waiting for the runners. Gerard Moreno. Gerard Moreno makes it 2-1. And just like that, would you Adam and Eve it? We are now right back in this one. Gerard Moreno with a goal. 2-1. The lead now for Villarreal. And sloppy. Sloppy from Celta Vigo. Here in the rain. We'll have to tweak these sliders again. Make them a little bit more difficult. We're just a very good side. I'm really enjoying using this squad. It's very rare that I start a career mode and I absolutely enjoy using the squad from game one. I've loved playing with this side. Pouet wins the ball back again and they keep making these mistakes. It's really strange. They just keep making mistake after mistake. Parejo now up to Paco Alcacer. Should have moved the ball quickly to Gerard Moreno. Didn't. Gerard Moreno tries to move that quickly back to Paco Alcacer. Now Celta Vigo will be able to clear it again. But they need to just, I don't know, they need to do something better than what they've been doing. They've been very poor. Not positive signs here from Celta Vigo. After going a goal up early, they didn't hang on to it for very long. Have they got Romero up top? Iago Aspas now up against Yannick Vestergaard. And Yannick Vestergaard, boys, is an absolute tank. I love the fact that we signed him as well. He's such a great tackler as the football. And Iago Aspas nearly makes it 2-2. We've got an exciting game on our hands here, boys. Well, I don't mean to really be mean towards them, but they've given the ball away again there now. Moy Gomez to make it 3-1. And he does. And there we go. That's all it takes. And Celta Vigo have been probably the sloppiest side we've played so far this season in terms of giving the ball away. I can't believe how often they've given the ball away. We should have punished them more, I imagine. But this is just another one of those moments. They've given it away and then they're out of position. And Moy Gomez, that's a fantastic goal. Well, they've given the ball away again here now. Samuel Chukwueze will try and play that one forward to Iago Aspas. And he's found him. Aspas now with another goal. Oh, it wasn't to be. But again, they're giving the ball away. The worst part is they should have better passing than us. According to the sliders, they should have far better passing than us. I have slowed some stuff down like sprint speed, acceleration. I just don't want it to be as prominent in the game that sprint speed is the be-all and end-all. You have to work yourself into better positions. But yeah, we're absolutely flying in this one. It's been comfortable. Well, off comes Gerard Moreno. We're going to play Chukwueze up top, which we've done before. Tellman will come on the right. Just no need to keep playing Gerard Moreno, is there? We might as well rest him. Well, we'll freshen up here. Bit of a change. Moy Gomez off. RB on. And at 3-1, I feel like giving these youngsters these opportunities is really important. I want them to grow as much as possible this first season, so every opportunity we get to give them a little bit extra game time is always going to be one that I look to take. I look to try and give these young players more game time. Although we have got Celta Vigo coming forward now, and I thought I'd done enough there to play him offside. I didn't, but Gaspar's going to be there in the end. He's not there well enough, is he? Yannick Vestergaard now, and this is great play. Romero, well saved from the goalkeeper. And we will finally get it away. Paco Alcacer now. Very smart there to Capoue. Capoue will just lift that over to Arby. We've seen Arby do this before, haven't we? Arby with a goal for Danny Parejo, but he slots it wide. How's he slotted it wide? He must be kicking himself at that one. He is under a lot of pressure, don't get me wrong, but oh, he's got to find the back of the net there. Look, we're fuming. Absolutely fuming. That flat cap must be sodden. Let's make another substitution here. I think we'll probably actually bring Parejo off to rest him. It's either Parejo or Capoue. But we'll bring off Parejo. Bring on Coquelin. Just a little bit more strength in centre mid as well. Oh, free kick here for Celta Vigo. And they will believe one goal. We'll be back in it. We've dropped leads before, haven't we? Oh, wow. What was that? Okay, Romero. Nice. Great decision, mate. Good free kick. Keep up that energy, mate. Keep up that energy. Well, they're pressing really high now. which I feel like is benefiting me as Samuel Chukwueze here streams forward and tries to nudge it past the goalkeeper. It's the first time we've really used his pace up top. I haven't really looked to him too often. It's because I'm so used to Moreno and Paco being there. Obviously, Chukwueze's got unbelievable pace. Paco and Gamero don't, if we're honest. I mean, Gamero's not slow, but they don't have the pace that someone like Chukwueze has. So I haven't really looked to use it too often. I should use it more, though, as he goes clean through there. But Celta Vigo now trying to cause us some problems. Well in Yannick Vestergaard. Moved that out wide now to RB. And this is where they're going to be in trouble again. RB, if he can lift it nicely. Chukwueze gets the right touch. He's shoved surely there, ref. Well, I'm not sure about the refereeing decision there. I feel like Samuel Chukwueze was shoved to the ground there. Coquelin now. Wanted the run of RB. He's got the run of RB. RB will whip that one across for Paco Alcacer. How's Paco Alcacer not scored that? Been a couple of moments there where RB's done what RB can do. He's got himself in those positions. This is going to run nicely for the defender. Oh, sorry, for the striker. But Yannick Vestergaard just comes across. Chukwueze's going to be in here, boys. Chukwueze is in. He's in. Surely. Chukwueze. Oh, well saved. He's got to chip it there, I think. He's got to chip it. Well, there we go, ladies and gents. In the end, a pretty comfortable 3-1 victory here for Villarreal. I'm kind of surprised how quickly Celta Vigo laid down in the back end of that second half. I mean, they just kept giving the ball away, man. Well, awful defending from me at the start of that game, which can definitely happen when you've had a few days off from the game. I mean, we didn't defend very well there, did we? But another victory, still second in the table. I am aware that I'm sure we can't just keep this going. I'm sure we can't just keep this going. It's not going to last, but we're going to ride this wave while it's happening. Right, so the Eibar game coming up now. We're going to simulate this one quick sim it. I've made some rotation, but I'm pretty sure the side that we've got here should be more than strong enough. Again, trying to give some of the younger players game opportunities when we can. We do draw this one, though. Gerard Moreno with the goal for us. That's a little bit frustrating, but we'll take it. I mean, they're 18th in the league. We've still not lost yet this season. We can't expect to just win every game. We are going to sim the CSKA Moscow game as well now because we're already through. And I'm not too worried about whether we finish top or not. It's going to be a lot of rotation, though, because after this game, we play against Atletico Madrid. So Albiol's actually going to come back for his first game in the squad for this one. Hopefully, we can start getting his match fitness back. I'm excited to see what he can do. Obviously, getting on a little bit, but still one of the best centre-backs at the club. If not the best centre-back at the club. Leao and Nino up top. I don't know what to expect from this one. Let's see what kind of result we get. I had to rotate, though, with Atletico coming up next. And we do actually lose it. Leao does get a goal for us, though, but Vlasic in the 88th minute. Does mean that we will finish second in the group. Again, I'm not too fussed about that. I'm more than happy to finish second in the group. I wonder if they draw the Europa League instantly after that. I'd love to see if they do. It doesn't look like it. Oh, they do, and we've got ourselves RB Leipzig. What a rough game that is. Maybe we should have prioritised winning the group because RB Leipzig is going to be very difficult. Well, I received a pretty sizable transfer offer here from Atletico Madrid for Chukwueze. For me, it's not enough. I think Chukwueze is one of those players that we'd only sell if they meet his release clause, which we'll probably want to renegotiate at the end of this season, but I'll leave it for this season. But yeah, unless they meet the 49 million, I haven't got much interest in selling Chukwueze. He's been one of our better players here this season. I'd like to keep him around. So here we go, the Atletico Madrid game, and it is going to be extremely difficult. That's going to be our lineup. It's pretty much as strong as we can get, apart from at centre-back, because the other two centre-backs are tired from the most recent game. Strong as we could be going forward. Chukwueze is a little bit tired, which is frustrating, but it is what it is. But when you look at their squad, it's very strong. I'm not sure about Llorente out there on the right wing. That's an interesting choice. And Kieran Trippier in the centre there instead of on the right. Interesting decision, but this is a ridiculously strong team. This is going to be rough. Well, gone are the days of the rain, boys. We found ourselves with some snow. We found ourselves with some snow here against Atletico Madrid. Away again, another amazing stadium. And this is going to be a very, very difficult game in the snow because it certainly doesn't suit our style of play. Certainly doesn't. Joel Matip there, as you can see, in the corridor. Signed himself to Atletico Madrid. They've got a very good, strong squad. This is going to be really tough. Dembele as well up top for them. They've got some great players here. They've got some great players, some fantastic players. We're going to be on our best here if we're going to get a result. We managed to get a decent result against Barcelona. We've also managed to get ourselves a win against Real Madrid. The question is can we get ourselves a decent result here against Atletico? Our goalkeeper, Sergio Asensiao, is an ex-Atletico Madrid player. But obviously, he's not going to get starting time over Oblak. See what we could do, boys. Let's see what we could do. I'm quietly confident. Well, Dembele and Suarez up top for Atletico Madrid. Always going to be a worry when you've got two players like that coming against you up top. Our centre-backs will have to be on form today. Yannick Vestergaard and Samakam. Both strong physical centre-backs. Both having great seasons here at the club. Oh, Yannick, you can't be making mistakes like that. You've got a little bit lucky there. You've got a little bit lucky there. We made an early mistake against Celta Vigo, of course, if you remember. Let's hope for none of that in this match. Carrasco's having a good season as well for them. They should be easily got at with the three at the back, though. They've got three at the back, and there should be loads of width. Guess where we're strong? Out wide. There should be lots of room in this one today for players like Samuel Chukwueze, who's going to have a run here. And look at this. The three centre-backs don't know what they're doing. They're caught all out of sorts. Now, the only issue there is I'd love for that not to be Paco Alcácer in that position. Probably potentially should have tried just to whip that one across. Dani Parejo now from distance will fire off a shot, and Jan Oblak will save it. You never know in this snow. The ball will bobble around a lot. Good choice there from Dani Parejo. Got it on target. He really did go down. I mean, that was a difficult chance there, but he made the best of it, and Oblak with a great save. Chukwueze now winning the ball back. What can he do? They'll let him run. Dani Parejo now. Gerard Moreno tries to slot in. Paco Alcácer. He does slot him in, and Paco Alcácer will fire off the shot. It's not good enough. We're going to have better shots and opportunities than that to score past Oblak. I'll tell you that. He's not going to be easy to get the ball in the back of the net today, is it? Well, the early moments of this game does have the usual big game feel. It really does as we whip the ball in there, obviously, towards Gerard Moreno. But yeah, it just has that big game feel where there's just not really too much going on. Very much a stalemate at the moment. Capué will win that back again. Paco Alcácer now tries to slide it forward, just can't make the pass. They're so tight to us. These top teams are really difficult to play against defensively. They get so tight to you. Makes it very difficult to kind of deal with. And so far in the game, we've had the better opportunities, but there's not really been much to shout about in the game, is there? Not really much to talk about. Capué's done well there. Vestergaard will lose it, though, and this could be the moment. Yannick Carrasco's shot will be saved, though. Ooh, Simeone there. We're getting Simeone-style football. Defensive, counter-attacking style of football. Very Mourinho-esque. Let's see what they can do with it here. Atletico Madrid with this late free kick. It's whipped in. Gaspar gets there, and surely there we go. So that'll be half-time, and a very, very drab affair in the snow so far. It's been a game of very, very fine margins. It'll be interesting to see if one of the sides can take an opportunity in the second half and take the 3 points, because I don't think there's going to be many goals in this one, to be honest with you. Atletico coming forward now. Kieran Trippier with a fancy footwork that you wouldn't expect, and surely 1-0 Atletico Madrid. Dembele with a goal. We're going to bring off Chukwueze. He's not really had an impact apart from that one moment. Oh, Dembele with the goal. Atletico have done really well there on the counter. Fantastic. Pull players out of positions. It's just we haven't been able to do that in this match. Kieran Trippier did great there, and it's a lovely finish. Rounds the goalkeeper. Well, the only issue now, I'm not sure we can score. I'm not sure we can score past this side. They've been really good at closing us down, at tight marking everyone, at leaving very little space. And as I say that, Mike Gomez, if he had a little bit more pace, would have got to that. And he doesn't in the end, and they can clear it away. That's frustrating. But yeah, we've just had nothing. Absolutely nothing in this match. It's been really frustrating. And a little bit shocking, because you look at the way we played this season. One thing we've been good at, that's going forward. Not in this match. Not in this match. It's been all Atletico. They've looked like a top side. They've played like a top side. For the first time this season, we might have met our match. Llorente now going forward. Oh, he's done Vestergaard. Luckily for Vestergaard, Mike Gomez is there. Now can we break? This is the big moment. Can we start getting some breakaway play? We're going to keep bringing this. It's Luis Suarez up against him. He's going to bring it across, and it's just not good enough. Dani Parejo's knackered. Going forward again now, Atletico. Llorente Luckily for us, Samakan will be back there. It's not been a good second half, has it? Atletico look like a different team. Luis Suarez will make it 2. Goalkeeper's got to do far better, man. The goalkeeper's got to do way better there. But Suarez makes it 2, and it'll be 2-0 Atletico. And I think we might have just met our match here in this game. They've been brilliant. I can't break them down, and they've just countered so well. Double sub for us. Leao's going to come on, Paco off. Pereira's coming off to Garrison centre mid. But again, it's nothing we can't break them down, and I think that's it. I think that's this game in a nutshell. We've really struggled to break them down. I can't remember us really having many chances. When I go back and do the highlight package for this, I don't think there's going to be much to show, because I don't think we've had many opportunities, and we haven't had many breakthroughs. But Mike Gomez there will try and whip it in, and again, they're just so quick. They do have a massively elite defense, by the way, but they're just so quick to get back. They're so quick to be in the way. Just don't really have anything to stop them. Condogby are coming on for them now as well. He's going to add more to their midfield. What ball forward that is. Koke is going to lift it in, and is it going to be free? It's not. It's Carrasco. Hits it straight at the goalkeeper, luckily for me. And then we deliver what is a terrible throw out. Goalkeeper's not had a great game either, has he, really? This is the worst we've played so far. We've had a great start to the season. This was bound to happen at some stage. It's just a shame. It's just a shame. Carrasco's got himself forward. Yannick Vestergaard and Carrasco. And he makes it free right at the end of the game. The counter-attack has done me today, boys. The counter-attack has done me. And the unbelievable start that we've had has come to an end. And it's come to an end horribly here with a 3-0 defeat to Atletico Madrid. In a game where, for once, we couldn't really break them down and get a goal. They've just hit us on the break every time, and there was no way Vestergaard was catching him. And once again, the goalkeeper's pretty poor. Well, there we go. 3-0 to Atletico Madrid, and we've kind of just shown that we are nowhere near as good as I thought we were. Nowhere near as good as I thought we were, as we've been humbled by a far superior side. Well, it was always going to happen, wasn't it? But our first loss in the league. It took 15 games for us to get our first loss in the league. I can't complain too much. I didn't expect us to keep this going forever. We've done really well this season. It's just frustrating how the result went. A 3-0 defeat. Painful. And only 2 days later, we've got ourselves another game. Let's hopefully get a decent result in the sim now. December is very action-packed in the league. We are going to sim this game against his squarer. And we get a 1-1 draw. Mike Gomez getting himself sent off. Chukwueze with a goal for us after Gregoric scored for them early doors. That's not good results. Back-to-back, not good results. We come from a defeat and then a draw. That's poor as well. And I think we lost to CSKA. So we really need to bounce back now in this game against Deportivo. That's frustrating. We're slowly starting to drop in the table now, though, which I suppose is expected. And Real Madrid are absolutely running away with it. We've got a scout report back on Jesus Ferreira, 19-year-old, 70 rated. He's very athletic and quick. So I think we will probably sign him. He's showing good potential as well. It doesn't mean he's going to end up being a superstar for us, but we do need those North American players just to keep the board happy. All right, so this is going to be decided to take on Deportivo Alaves, and we need to get back on track. They've got an all-right team, actually. They've got Palestri, I'm assuming on loan, Guidetti as well up top there. It's not like a terrible side, but we need to get back on track. I'm happy with this side. Unfortunately for us, Moreno's a little bit tired, so we are going to play Leao. Again, there is some players that are tired. We played 3 games in the space of 6 days. So obviously there's going to be some tired legs there. So we have had to rotate again, but hopefully these boys can get the result against Deportivo Alaves. Well, it's good to be back at home, and it's good that it's not raining. It is overcast, however, but it's not raining. And I'm not sure with FIFA, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't just start raining during the game. So it should be good and clear for us in this one, and we should hopefully get ourselves a decent result, get ourselves back on track. We've had a little bit of a blip, a little bit of poor form, but in reality, I mean, the Atletico Madrid game at the start of this season, I would have expected that result anyway. So we move on, boys. No Gerard Moreno for this one, so Leao and Paco Alcacer will be entrusted with putting in good performances, which I'm expecting from the boys, really. I need good performances here. See how tight already that they're marking us. Which is going to make life a little bit more difficult. That wasn't the pass I was looking for, but I'll take it. Coquelin, he's offside. The pass I was looking for was the inside run of Paco Alcacer. Some strange reason we went for the Coquelin pass, and He's trying to get back onside. It's not like it's acres offside, but it's still offside. Let's see how we can do moving forward now, though. We need to put pressure on them early. Win the ball back in midfield when we can, which is what we've been so good at this season. And then countering on opposition. We've really been a handful for sides. Guidetti coming forward now. Yannick Vestergaard is not the easiest player to get yourself past. Oh, he's done fantastically there. They did fantastically there, did Mitrovic. Luckily for us, we can collect the ball. Villarreal now. Put that forward to Paco Alcácer. It will then play that back across. And Leao, why did he jump over it? I wanted you to take control of it, mate. Leao will take control of it there, though. Turn for Coquelin. He can fire off the shot. Back to Leao. Paco Alcácer. And it's saved by Pacheco. That's better from us. That is better from us. We're starting to create something here in this match. Let's build that confidence back up that we've had all season, because we have been a very good side. And let's get back on track in this one. Richie Arby isn't going to get to it. Is he going to get to it? He does get to it. Arby, surely. Leao. There we go. 1-0 the lead. Arby to Leao was very popular in the last episode. I'm hoping it's very popular again in this game against Deportivo Alaves. There we go. Rafael Leao with another goal. He's really settled in here at Villarreal. He's having a very good time. So is Arby, though. He's great. I can't believe he won that ball back, and then it was easy. It did take it felt like it took forever for the ball to get to Leao's boot, for him to put it in the back of the net. Does he megs him? He megs the keeper as well. Oh, this is great play there from Deportivo Alaves, and just like that, they're right back in it. Just like that, my horrendous defending has led them right back in it, and I think we had the lead for all of about 2 minutes. And Edgar there scores for Deportivo Alaves. This is beautiful play, though. Just look at the way we've all been dragged out of position. He's in an acre, and the goalkeeper's never going to save that, because goalkeepers aren't that good on this game. I'm coming forward now again, Alaves. They do it down in the corner. Palestri will fire that back to Martin. They've got it back to Palestri. They're moving the ball nicely. Palestri sold his man, and then he sold Vestergaard as well, and he probably deserved the goal. Palestri there causing me all kinds of problems. Coquelin will win that back there. That's nice. Tailman will lift that forward towards Rafael Leao now. Can Leao do? Arby's made the run. It's going to go to Paco Alcácer instead. Paco Alcácer hits it straight at Pacheco. It was a good opportunity there for us. For the first time in this second half, we've kind of started to find our groove again. Sorry, in the first half still. We've started to find our groove again now. Breaking the opposition down. Go on, Leao. Make the run. Do find him, and he does score. What a wonderful goal that is. Rafael Leao with another one. Make that 2-1 to Villarreal. Oh, what a pass that is from Paco Alcácer to find him. I weren't sure we were going to get that through, and then the goalkeeper couldn't make up a mind. Are we coming out? Are we staying? Are we coming out? Are we staying? And in the end, Leao just tucks it home nicely. They're giving the ball away again here now. Paco Alcácer. We just need more options, don't we, when they give the ball away. Arby now out wide to Leao. Good touch from Leao. Fires off the shot. Paco's going to get it. Oh, he does get it, and we will score. And we've got very, very lucky here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got very, very lucky, but I ain't going to complain as Paco Alcácer goes through and scores. And what is our favourite scoreline on the channel, ladies and gentlemen? It is 3-1 here. And Leao did brilliantly, though, to be fair. And it bounces off everyone and just lands nicely to Paco Alcácer. And he rockets that into the top of the net. Coquelin. Capoue. Back across to Leao for a hat-trick. And there we go. That's the first half hat-trick for Rafael Leao. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need to worry anymore. What were we worrying for? Doesn't matter. We've got this. We are still an unbelievable side when it comes to putting the ball in the back of the net. And Rafael Leao with a hat-trick. First half hat-trick for Leao. Fantastic. Tillman with the assist as well. Oh, there we go, boys. Right in front of the home fans. What a goal. Arby now wins the ball back. He's going to try and lift that one up to Rafael Leao. He can't find him, but Leao's physicality is going to carry him here. Back across to Arby. Paco Alcácer to make it 5-1. And what a collapse we've just witnessed here from Deportivo Alaves. What a collapse we've witnessed. And Paco Alcácer collects himself another goal, and that is 5 here in the first half of Villarreal. And they've just fallen apart. They were unbelievable, and they've just fallen apart. There we go, boys and girls. It is half-time, and a half-time lead of 5-1 We scored early, they got one back, and it looked like it was going to be a tight game, but it wasn't. First half hat-trick for Leao, and 2 for Paco Alcacer. Wow, what a result this is so far. Just a 1 change from us at half-time. We're going to rest Etienne Capoue. We're going to bring on Tagares, obviously drop Coquelin down to that DM position. Tagares can play at centre mid. I'm worried for Deportivo Alaves here, at how many goals they're going to allow us to score in the second half, because that really was a crumbling from them there. They looked really good in the opening moments. And then I don't know what it is. Well, it's Leao, isn't it? Leao has done brilliantly here. Paco Alcacer for his hat-trick, maybe. Well saved. Back down to Leao, though. Coquelin from distance. Goalkeeper saves it. Oh, and it nearly landed to Leao. And is it going to be the same this second half? This could be a cricket score at the moment. Well, no surprise. They're making a change. And it's a centre-back coming off. Centre-back coming on, obviously. Making a change for them. We're going to make one as well. We're going to bring on Nino. There's no point Paco still being out there. He is on a hat-trick, but I might as well rest his legs and give Nino some game time. Free kick here for Deportivo. See what they can do. It's well met there by Nino. He's not short, is he? Arbe now. What can he do? Arbe. He's going to sprint forward. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to try something there. Lovely touch from him. Lovely touch. Keep running, Nino, for the goal. And it's become a little bit too easy now. 6-1 here against Deportivo Alaves. And this is just an absolute outmatching here from Villarreal. Unbelievable. Arbe's speed again, though, just causes them all kind of problems. We bring it back centrally. Nino with a rocket. Well, they're coming forward now. Deportivo still showing a bit of fight, although I thought we'd see a little bit more fight this second half. And what a tackle that is from Yannick Vestergaard. Tailman now will wait, and he waits perfectly, I believe. Nino is in. Is he going to get himself a second? Surely, Nino. And there we go. Nino makes it 7. And I've got to be honest with you, lads, we've got more than enough highlights in this match. We're probably going to sim the rest of this game now, as Nino makes it 7. And this is embarrassing for Deportivo Alaves. The way they started the game, I thought this was going to be a very difficult match. 7-1 now the scoreline. Nino comes on and gets himself 2. So we will jump to sim the rest of this match. There is no need to do it. And to be honest with you, we will probably just jump to the end, jump to the result. 7-1 up. There was no need to keep going. The only frustrating part is they brought on Gerard Moreno. What are they doing? Don't bring on Gerard Moreno. But that was just unbelievable. The way they started the game. We scored, and then as soon as they scored straight after, I was finding it really hard to break them down. But once we got the breakthrough a couple of times, that was it. Alaves had nothing left. I don't think I've scored 7 past a team on FIFA. We've just done that on a career mode episode. That is a first here on the channel. I'm hoping it doesn't happen too often because it's not very realistic. But they were just so easy to deal with after, really, in reality, after we got the second, well, probably the third goal, it was all downhill from there. So that's going to be it for this episode, boys. But in the next one, we're going to play against Real Betis, Valencia, and Valladolid again. Valladolid, of course, we drew against last time out. It'll be interesting to see how well Valencia and Real Betis get on. They could be difficult games, of course. Just strange to see how badly Alaves were in that game. I really expected much more of a fight from the opposition. We absolutely dominated them. And then, of course, after that, we get ourselves into the transfer window, which I'm very excited to get into. There's some players potentially to loan out, not necessarily move out. The squad at the moment is very, very good. If you're enjoying these episodes, make sure you like it. It does help us in the algorithm. Smash the subscribe button if you're new around here, as we keep trying to push for that unattainable goal at the moment that feels like 1K. We will get there because I'm not going to stop making content, but I'd like to get there a little bit quicker if we could, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.